there. We were just there last month, courtesy of Damn Am.
And here we go, Heat 3 skater intros. Ryan DeCenzo, he's a Red Dragon. He's from up around the Vancouver area, British Columbia, and he rips. He's got big tricks.
Stoked to have him out here. Big tricks, but there's only one big impact section for him.
Right.
Louis Lopez got the braces off, cut the hair. Growing up, killing it, stoked that he's here in New Jersey. Let's get a smile out of him right there.
And he's an alternate standing in for Bastian Salabanzi. We saw him skating out at the Pro Open. He almost made it, but didn't. But here he's in as an alternate. And there's Matt Berger. He's another Canadian. He qualified into Street League last year at the Pro Open, and he killed it all year.
And this is what launched his career right here. Monster-induced flip skateboards. Welcome to the Pro World, Matt Berger. You're killing it. And everybody, a household name right here, just from down south, Philadelphia, neighbor to New Jersey. Chris Cole right here. Good smile, DC shoes, Monster energy drink, little thumbs up. That was for me. Thanks, Chris Cole. Stoked to have you.
Oh, and this guy, he won Tampa. He won Los Angeles. I think he might be feeling some pressure. Look at him, Luan Oliveira. He's so good. Don't worry about Luan. You got this.
Yeah, he does. Luan Oliveira. He goes direct anyway to the Super Crown World Championships for winning Tampa. So each winner gets to go right to the Super Crown, so it doesn't matter that he won LA either. He's going.
Right, he got that golden ticket early, got it out of the way.
Yeah.
Solid.
The winner of today, no matter who it is, if it's somebody that didn't qualify already, that means they get to go straight to the Super Crown, even if it's their only win of the tour. So, hence being Sean Malto or Tommy Sandoval, if they won today, that would put them straight into the Super Crown. That's where everybody's trying to get to. That's where the money, prize money doubles up. Here at Street League World Tour, Prudential Center, we're gearing up. This is the third heat. If you didn't catch those intros right there, we got Ryan DeCenzo, Louis Lopez, Matt Berger, Chris Cole, and Luan Oliveira. Here's Ryan DeCenzo on his first of two 45-second runs. Throwing it down for all the Vancouvers.
Wow, switch front, 270. Front board. DeCenzo knows how to put a line together. He's super consistent. He goes, yeah, exactly. Except on the 180 switch crooks.
Man, look at that lump in that wrap that he has. It must be some kind of metal pins through there.
Yeah, he had, a couple months ago, I talked to him, he had 2 broken wrists at the time. And of course he was skating. That doesn't help.
You can't really pass up the opportunity, you know, when you're on the tour and they need you. Some of the careers, you know, this is their career makers, the contest money, the tour.
You know, and DeCenzo is one of those guys, he's going to be skating anyway. He lives on his board. That's why he's so good.
Looks great out there, man. Everybody's doing a good job. Here comes Louis Lopez. Flip skateboard, Smith grind. Another Smith grind transfer into the bank. Nice to see that they incorporated some hips here. California Skate Park's always doing a good job on the course. Front feeble, crooked grind into the bank. To the back disaster, bank to wall. Looking super solid out there. Back tail transfer, perfect.
Ooh, taking a different line. That's got to count big with the judges, because that's hard to do.
Wow.
To transfer into that super steep bank and then to keep it going. Wow, front nose blunt.
Man, he's destroying it out there. Hopefully Ian Deacon's tuning in and Jeremy Falk from Flip.
Front tail to fakie.
Wow, that's at time.
Right at the buzzer. That run was absolutely amazing. One fall while the buzzer was going off.
I think we're going to see, I was hoping to see that at 9. 8.6 though, what a perfect run. Except for the fall at the end. I think the run, if he didn't fall at the end, that could have put him in the 9 club.
There was so much variety. He mixed it up so well. Did so many tricks, hit everything.
Both those hips, the back tail over the hip was perfect.
That's important.
Smith grind transfer on the round bar over there. Like I said, stoked to see the hips incorporated in the California Skate Park's design here in New Jersey. We got Matt Berger coming in here.
So Matt Berger is currently ranked 17th, which is not where he wants to be. Last year he went all the way through to the Super Crown. But he can, with a great performance here today, with good scores, he could potentially qualify for the Super Crown. Nice pop out on that front board. That's hard to do. Frontside blunt on the quarter pipe. Matt Berger. Tons of hard tricks. Oh, kickflip back tail. Perfection. Here we go, setting up real quick for the hubba back Smith. So solid. Alley-oop, nollie front 5-0 grind on the quarter pipe. That's sick. Matt Berger mixing it up too. Let's see, score is in 7.0. He had that one fall on the big flip front board. If he would have made that, you never know. So, Chris Cole in next. East Coast. Everybody loves Chris Cole out here. So do we. Last year, he just missed qualifying for the Super Crown after winning the Super Crown in 2013. So, I think he has the fire this year. He's been skating great. He's currently ranked 6th, but he's not in a comfortable spot by any means. He needs to do great here. Ollie over to Willie, AKA the bag lady. Oh, a frontside blunt slide off the flat ledge. Popping it all the way down to flat. Chris Cole, such a veteran. He knows exactly what he needs to do, and he usually does it. Ah, backside nose grind.
He does.
Somebody waxed that hubba when he wasn't looking.
He knows what he has to do. True professional. I'd say Chris Cole's been pro for at least 15 years, wouldn't you think?
Yeah, he's OG.
Good job. You can check out his skate shop down in Philadelphia.
Rain. Make it rain. All right, Luan. 360 flip over the gap. A lot of attention being paid to Luan because he's been so on point this year. Look at that. Switch. Front 3. He's incredible. He skates like no one else. He's got so many tricks. He uses everything on the course and he mixes it up so well.
Half cab crutch from the bench, transfer into the bag, kick flip, frontside wall jam.
Oh, the combos. So many tricks. Backside disaster on the quarter pipe. Backside big flip. The wrong way over the gap.
The crowd is stoked. We're stoked.
That was an incredible run.
I'm clapping. Right now, looking at like the runs, you look at Luan's run, you look at Nigel's run, and you also got to remember, trying to think of the other third run I saw today. That was like the top 3 runs of the day.
So Luan with an 8.4, packing in the moves, packing them in.
Packing him in for sure. I know who it was. It was Louis Lopez just a second ago on his first run. The back, tail transfer.
Right.
Over the hip. Here comes DeCenzo, his second run of the day. Blunt transfer.
Skates with a lot of speed and power. There it is, 270. Front board fakie. I like that hustle. The judges respond well to doing a lot of tricks in a short amount of time.
And they definitely like to see him work the entire course.
Yeah, but we were talking to Aaron Snyder, Street League judge, earlier today, and he said, if you don't use every last bit, they're not going to necessarily count it against you. They're not going to mark you down, but they want to see it as much as possible. Blunt slide down that hubba.
Good job, DeCenzo. Great job. For everybody tuning in back home, around the world, out at the Bricks, the skate park of Tampa, thanks for tuning in to the webcast. I'm Brian Schaefer, your host, along with Paul Zitzer from the skate park of Tampa and Damn Am Select Series, doing events around the world, and we're super stoked to be here today.
So Louis Lopez back in. He had a 7.5 on his first run. He mixed it up. see what he has this time. Alley-oop, 50-50 on the quarter pipe. Frontside feeble grind. Nice. Linking tricks together.
Looking good out there in those Converse on the back disaster on the bank to wall. Love the back tail transfer over the hip.
That's awesome. Ooh, skying into the back nose blunt. Oh, trying to backside revert out of that. Talking about the judging, judges are looking for execution, which is the way a trick is done, the degree of difficulty, originality. They're also looking for that use of course. Try to mix it up and style. Style.
The use of the course. You know, looking at this course here, it's time to rebuild Tampa again. So
let's take a look at this GoPro replay. That's the crooked. Off the ledge, into the wedge. Louis Lopez, 6.6 on run number 2.
Also one of the youngest competitors out there at Street League.
But he's been around forever. Little Louis with the hair,
yeah.
Same kid.
Same kid, all grown up.
Turned out all right.
Matt Berger, last year, Street League, helped build his career. Now he's pro from Flip Skateboards. That's all right, Matt. Got plenty of time out there, man.
Well, as we were saying, Matt needs to do well here to get back to the Super Crown. Ooh, hanging on to the front board, pop out early. Still getting the speed for the front blunt on the quarter pipe. Matt Berger, kickflip back tail. I think he might have been trying to big spin out of that.
It looked like it.
Yeah.
Or you have to like resort to any means of coming out of some tricks if they just end up that way.
Yeah, that's true. So Matt currently in 17th on the backside 360 ollie kickflip over the gap. That's heavy duty. Taking another look at that backside 360 ollie. Is a little squirrely on the landing, but come on. Matt Berger, he's a magician. All right, Chris Cole. In 2015, 8.5 is his highest scored run. That's big time. That's hard to get. Let's see if we can get it back there. Right here, Chris Cole, backside flip, over the hip. No. Missing the front feeble, going to front board. That never works out. Yeah. Crowd likes that.
He could front blunt anything.
I think he could anything.
Anything. Feeble transfer, backside 5-0. He's always got a little orange grip tape, green wheels.
Keeping it wacky. And hanging on. Right at the buzzer. Little back seat on that backside nose grind, but hanging up, fighting it like he's reeling in a large tuna, fishing off the coast of New Jersey. I'm just kidding. Brian, don't take me so seriously. Like I'm not serious talking about fishing a large tuna right now.
If the webcast viewers could see my facial expression, that's why you had to call me out on it.
Brian was not impressed with that. Thank you.
Here comes Luan, Tampa Pro winner, LA SLS World Tour winner. You can see why. He's already seated in the Super Crown World Championship in Chicago in October. Stoked to already know he's in the finals. It'll make that finals that much better.
Wow, frontside flip up the Euro gap. Half cab crooked grind, straight into the kickflip frontside wall ride. Switch, frontside flip, every try. Luan
nailing it.
Wow, he's a nut. Backside big flip. And that is time for Luan. First run was an 8.4. Score is a 7.5. And that's going to do it for the run section. We'll be back for best tricks coming up shortly. Stick around. Performance as well here today. But there's plenty of skateboarding yet to be done here in these qualifiers. And Ryan DeCenzo isn't going down without a fight. He's a red dragon. Put you in a hammerlock, toss you around, call in Sluggo and the gang. All right, switch, front tail down the hopper, 270 out. Are you kidding me, DeCenzo? No, he's not. That was big, 7.9. Great score for DeCenzo. And Louis Lopez in next. Oh, again, taking the alternate angle, hitting that really steep bank, popping the alley to crooked grind on that bench up there. That's tough. When you see people doing things other people aren't doing, you gotta assume it's hard. And it's cool to see. Skateboarding is double awesome when people mix it up.
Double awesome. I like double awesome. Awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
Man, it's awesome to be here. So many people are out in the crowd. Well, here comes Matt Berger. You know what he's trying to do.
To fakie. 270 back lip, fakie, Matt Berger.
It's hard probably pulling that into fakie.
Yeah, because you get twisted.
It naturally wants to throw you around.
Pretzel move.
Let's take a look at it, 7.8.
Yeah, your natural inclination is to go forward, and then he turns it around. Full reversal.
Super solid. That big little arena billboard up in the center is so tight seeing skateboarding on there.
All right, Chris Cole. High score trick, 8.8 on the year. He could do it here. Oh, wall ride, kickflip out. That thing looked like it was getting away from him.
Into the bank.
Yeah, into the bank.
It's like he was chasing it, but he made it.
Oh, no, it's so sick that he made it because it looked like he wasn't going to, and then he kind of made it perfectly.
It's like a 7-8 foot drop, watch, from the coping, look, or the top.
Chris Cole is good, mega talent.
Unbelievable. I'm very surprised that he wasn't in the top 3 already to make it all the way into the Super Crown. But it's anybody's game, and he's fighting for those spots today. Everybody's fighting for the 8 spots to get to the finals here. Here comes Luan.
Luan, again and again. He's so good. 8.0.
I can't wait till somebody gets in the 9 club. I love it when it pops up on the big screen. We're going to get it. I think Luan's going to get in the 9 club. Back to the top of the list here. We got Ryan DeCenzo coming in. Setting up with a little ollie.
Yes, 360
flip lip. Sorry, Paul. Great job from Canada.
He can do that out in the streets. So out here on a perfect.
If you guys are watching these tricks and you think you got the bangers, you can sign up at streetleague.com for Trick of the Year. You just got a hashtag Trick of the Year. California Skate Parks will build you a $10,000 skateboarding obstacle and deliver it right to your house. Here comes Louis Lopez.
Wow! Front tail, front biggie out to fakie. Getting loose on the landing. But in skateboarding, a make's a make. Doesn't mean it's going to count for a lot of points. 4.5. Here's the replay of that landing. Real squirrely. Nicest kid ever. Long distance high five to Louis for hanging on to that. Matt Berger back in. He needs to get back to the Super Crown. I think that's where he belongs. He's got his work cut out. Kickflip, back lip to front board transfer.
Man, it's hard coming out of that round flat bar over there into the bank without clipping your wheels.
Oh, it's unbelievably hard. 7.9, well-deserved score.
It is, man. Like I said, it's really difficult coming out of that round bar from board slide at that. 50-50 feeble grind, a lot easier. Coming off your board, it's a tough one.
Chris Cole, current ranking, overall 6th. on the tour. Oh, caballerial big flip. Attempt. Good for 2 zeros with a decimal in between them.
Yeah, there's a decimal in between those zeros, but the decimal doesn't matter. Chris Cole's got a few more.
All right, Luan is in. He's been killing it all year. Oh, 360 flip, no slide. Luan, what are you doing? Every time this, see, Luan proved a lifetime of skateboarding to me to be wrong. I always thought skateboarding was impossible to get certain tricks consistent. He's proven that. No, you can get them every time. Not only can you do them consistent, you can do them every single time. Look at that.
And there's the replay. 3 flip, no slide. Super solid. He's stoked. Gives a little fist pump. Got the new haircut.
New color, too. Been in the salon.
Going back to the top here. We got Ryan DeCenzo.
Oh, rocket flip to what? I think he might have been going for a kick flip crooked grind or something. Didn't get the flick. All right, Louis. His lowest score right now is a 4.5. He's got 3 other decent scores, the high being a 7.5. Let's see what he's got. Can be tough out here. What do? You're skating against people like Nija and Luan and Chris Cole. You have to do your best tricks.
You got to give it your all.
Your best tricks are usually hard too. Here we go, Matt Burgess.
Whoa! Backside 180. Fakey 5-0.
Beautiful.
Solid. That's a big hubba. Big flat hubba over there. Flat box hubba.
7.6. It's a bridge from wedge to wedge.
I like the bridge. Man, that was pretty sick. You don't see that too often.
That's a hard trick. That's awesome.
Mark Johnson could do it.
Could, but he's not here. We got Berger right now. 7.6. All right, Chris Cole.
Got that jersey on. Shouting out his sponsors. He knows how to do it.
What? He popped that 360 flip so high. That was insane. Chris Cole, he doesn't mess around. 7.7 for the 360 flip. I mean, you couldn't do a better 360 flip. Like we mentioned, what the judges are looking for, they got it all right there in one trick.
Great day out here.
Luan attempting what? Switch, alley-oop, heel flip, frontside wall ride. That's a lot.
It looks so. It looked like the way he was cruising around the course, it looks like he was just crossing with no effort and then throwing it in there.
You know, current overall standings, Luan is in 3rd place with a 31.9. He has 4 great scores. So he has room to experiment out there a little bit, try to get into the 9 club, try to add to his overall score count, try to catch up with Nija and Calvin, but he's still probably going to be in the finals.
Here comes DeCenzo. Full speed ahead.
Whoa!
Big frontside ollie, tail slide fakie down the hubba.
I can't stress enough how giant that is. That gap alone is huge, and to clear the whole thing to land front tail, nuts.
8.1, Ryan DeCenzo throwing out the little red dragon bite on the big screen for you guys tuning into the webcast, and there it is, replay. A little sketchy on the outro, but still, it was sick getting into it, and it's still 8.1.
Look at how far he had to stretch that front tail, barely getting it to the down part of that ledge. Taking it to fakie.
Man, where does that currently place him right there? He's looking like he is in 4th place overall. Here comes Louis Lopez.
Yeah, feeble grind to front feeble. Or back Smith.
Yeah, the whole length of that. That's almost 20 feet. A round flat bar over there. That was super sick.
Louis stoked, 7.3. Nice. Louis has so many tricks. All right, Matt Berger back in. Matt's currently in 5th place on the overall leaderboard, trying to make that final top 8.
Berger's smiling, having a hard time out there.
He's not having too hard of a time overall, but the big flip front board, he fell on it in his run, fell on it here in best trick. He still has one more attempt at best trick. Here's Chris Cole. Unbelievable. That was switch. Chris Cole almost making it. That would have been huge.
Don't worry, we'll see it. We'll see it on his next attempts.
All right, Luan's second last try and best trick. He has 2 8s, an 8.4, and a 7.5 already, so he is looking great in the scores. Nollie flip frontside wall ride. Who can do that?
Not too many people, but not too many people in the world, but especially during a contest.
6.3.
Luan Oliveira.
Expected more from that. Nollie flip, frontside wall ride. Call me crazy. Just a Luan fan, maybe. DeCenzo. That's it for him and best trick. So that's going to be a double zeros. But he is in 4th place overall with an overall score of a 31.4. That's good because this is Heat 3. There's only 2 more heats, but you can never be all the way sure that that score is going to hold up against any of these guys.
You can't. Here comes Luis Lopez.
Oh, that was rad. Back Smith stall, popping it to fakie.
Such a smooth skater. You know, it's hard to see Louis and no Kern Caples flying around close by behind him. You know, it's like those guys usually travel the world together, but I'm sure Kern's out there winning some other contests right here while Louis doing it for flip skateboards. They split them up. They're like, you guys are going to cover different parts of the world. Good job, Louis. Stoked to see you out there. Here comes Matt Berger. Speaking of flip skateboards, trying to get in that 9 club.
There it is, big spin, big flip, front board, fakie. That was good. It can't hurt. Let's see what the judges think. 7.9. So yes, indeed, he gets rid of one of his scores, replaces it with a 7.9. And Berger's in 5th place overall. Can't be too comfortable. Here comes Chris Cole. Again, he got into that last time. Switch, heel flip blunt. Not quite. That's going to do it for Chris Cole. Luan is back in. Wow! Frontside flip. We saw it from Tommy Sandoval.
That's right. Luan Oliveira throwing it down. Fatty to flatty. 3 flip to flat.
The judges liked it. 7.8. And that is going to do it for the best trick section of Heat 3 in our preliminary round here at Street League, New Jersey. Take a look here. Current standings, Nigel Houston on top, followed by Luan Oliveira, Kelvin Hoffler, DeCenzo, Matt Berger in 5th, Trevor Colvin in 6th, 7th Chris Cole, and in 8th place on the bubble, Luis Lopez. None of those guys can be too comfortable down in 6th, 7th, and 8th.